In this lecture, I am going to discuss some numerical example based on energy and power signal. How you will get energy of a signal and power of a signal, and how you can determine whether signal is energy signal or power signal. I am going to discuss all of these through some numerical example. You must remember the energy of signal can be obtained, and in previous study already you have seen that the energy of a signal can be obtained by using this integration minus infinity to plus infinity and mod of signal xt whole square dt. Using this integration you can get the value of energy or you can get the energy of a signal. Similarly, in previous study you have seen that the power of a signal can be determined. Power of any signal xt can be determined by using the formula limit t tends to infinity 1 by t minus t by 2 2 plus t by 2 and mod of xt whole square dt. By using these two formula you can get energy and power of a signal xt. Already I have discussed about these two formula in previous lecture. And second thing you have to remember, and already I have discussed, that the signal can be energy signal if energy of signal has definite value but its power is zero, and power signal is a signal in which power has definite value but energy value is infinite. So you must remember these 2 points before solving the problem based on energy and power signal. You must remember these two formula to get energy and power of a signal. And by the result of energy and power, you can decide whether the signal is power signal or energy signal. Signal will be energy signal if energy has finite value and power is zero. And signal will be a power signal if power has definite value but its energy will be infinite. You must remember this thing uh, to obtain the result. Let us consider this by a numerical example. Suppose any signal xt is given. For example, signal is x e to the power minus 2t x minus 2t ut. Here ut is unit step signal, and this signal is defined only for the positive value. If not defined, this signal has unity value in positive half for t greater than 0, and ut has a 0 value in negative half, or you can say when t is less than 0. So you must remember this is unit step signal, and this signal uh, has magnitude 1 in positive half when t greater than 0, and this signal has magnitude 0 in negative half. So you must remember, you must note about this. This is unit step function, singular function. I will discuss about this function in next lecture. So now the question is to get energy and power of this signal and decide whether the signal is energy signal or power signal. How you will determine? Now, energy of signal can be obtained by using the formula uh, Ex equal to minus infinity to plus infinity mod of xt whole square dt. So just you have to substitute the value of xt here, and you will get minus infinity to plus infinity e to the power minus 2t ut. Just I am substituting the value of xt here, mod of this whole square dt. And you must remember this unit step signal will change the limit of integration because unit step has 0 value in negative half. So from minus infinity to 0, this ut will be 0, and ut into e to the power minus 2t will also be 0. So this integration limit will change from 0 to infinity. And in this range ut will be 1. So e to the power minus 2t into 1 whole square, it will be e to the power minus 40 dt. Now you can integrate, this is a simple integration, and the value of this will be minus 1 by 4 and e to the power minus 40, and the limit of integration will be 0 to infinity. And when you will put infinity in place of t, when you will substitute upper limit, the first term will be 0. And when you will substitute lower limit, the e to the power minus 0, when you will substitute t equal to 0, e to the power 0 will be 1. And this will become equal to 1 by 4. So in this way, you can see here, this signal has definite energy value. So this signal can be a energy signal because energy is finite. But you have to check whether power is 0 or not, because the second condition is power should be 0. So how you will get power of this signal? Power, the formula power is t to the limit t tends to infinity 1 by t, and the limit of integration minus t by 2 to plus t by 2, and mod of xt whole square dt. So you can write limit t tends to infinity 1 by t, and again minus t by 2 to 0, this xt will not exist because this ut will make it 0 in negative half. So the role of this ut will change the limit of in this xt. First I am going to substitute the value of xt. This is minus t by 2 to plus t by 2, and xt is e to the power minus 2t, and e to the power minus 2t ut mod of this signal whole square dt. Now what will be the role of this ut? It will change the limit of integration. So now the expression will be limit t tends to infinity 1 by t, and now limit will change from 0 to 0 to t by 2, sorry, 0 to t by 2, because from minus t by 2 to 0, this ut will be 0. This ut will be 1 only for positive half or for t greater than 0. So this limit minus t by 2 and t by 2 is changed to 0 and t by 2. And in this interval ut will be 1, and e to the power minus 2t whole square will be minus 4t dt. Now you can integrate this expression, and what will be the value of this integration? This is limit t tends to infinity 1 by t, integration will be minus 1 by 4 and e to the power minus 40, e to the power minus 40, and the limit of integration will be 0 to t by 2. And when you will substitute all the value, and when you will substitute upper and lower limit in this expression, you will get 0. So in this way, you can see here energy of this signal is finite and some definite value, but power of this signal is 0. So you can say this signal is energy signal. So the signal xt equal to e to the power minus 2t ut has a definite value of energy, and the value is 1 by 4, but 0 value of power. And this is also the definition of energy signal, because the signal can be energy signal if its energy has definite value and power has zero value. So the signal is energy signal. So this problem is solved in the PDF file also. This is minus 2t ut. This problem is solved here. This signal has definite value of energy and zero value of power. So the signal is energy signal. Similarly, let us consider the second example. Second example. The second question is, uh, the second signal is e to the power j 2t plus pi by 4. Now, determine energy and power of this signal. Xt equal to, the signal is xt equal to e to the power j 2t plus 4. 2t plus 4. Now, 2t plus 4. Now you must remember e to the power j theta is basically a vector, rotating vector, and which is equal to cos theta plus j sin theta, and magnitude of e to the power j theta will be equal to 1. So you must remember this before proceeding to this problem. Now you are going to uh, determine energy of this signal. So you will have to use the same formula. Energy of any signal can be given by integration minus infinity to plus infinity mod of xt whole square dt. And in place of xt, you have to replace e to the power j 2t plus 4 whole square dt. And according to basic concept, uh, the mod of e to the power j theta will be equal to 1. So the value of this will be equal to 1. You must remember this. This is a phasor quantity. This is a phasor. This is a rotating vector. So now the integration will be minus infinity to plus infinity, and mod of e to the power j 2t plus 4 will be 1 square 1. So here only dt will remain. And when you will put upper and lower limit, the integration of dt will be t, and minus infinity to plus infinity. And when you will substitute upper and lower limit, you will get undefined value, or you can say infinity. So in this problem, you can clearly see that this signal has indefinite value of energy or infinite value of energy, or you can say its energy cannot be defined through this integration. Its energy cannot be obtained through this expression. So this signal can be a power signal, but you have to check, you have to calculate power of this signal, because for power signal, power must have some definite value. So what will be the formula for calculation of power? This is limit t tends to infinity 1 by t, and the limit will be minus t by 2 to plus t by 2, which I have discussed in the previous lecture about this formula. And mod of xt whole square dt. Now, when you will substitute the value of xt, you will get limit t tends to infinity 1 by t minus t by 2 to plus t by 2, and the mod of xt, mod of this signal will be 1 1 square dt. So you will get this. And limit t tends to infinity. This is 1 by t. And the integration of dt will be t when you will put upper and lower limit. So this will be t by 2 plus t by 2. And when you will solve, finally you will get 1. So in this way you are seeing here that this signal has definite value of power, but undefined value or infinity energy value is infinity. So this is the definition of power signal. Power signal has some finite value of power but infinite value of energy, and you are getting the same result here. So you can say the signal is power signal. So this problem is also solved in this PDF file. You can see here you are getting infinite value of energy but unit value of power. So this signal is power signal. So in this way, not only you can calculate energy and power, but also you can decide whether the signal is energy signal or power signal. Similarly, there is third example also here. X3T, this is the third signal, which is A cos t. So in previous lecture, in previous video, I have discussed the periodic signal cannot be energy signal because its range from minus infinity to plus infinity. So you cannot, the definite value of energy is not possible for the periodic signal. So periodic signal is obviously all periodic signal will be power signal because you cannot get energy, a definite value of energy for the periodic signal. So directly you can see, you can say that if the signal is periodic signal, then it will be a power signal, not it cannot be an energy signal. But you can also solve this by using these two formula. So here I have solved in this PDF file to define it, to get the value of its energy and the power. And you can see here its energy is infinity, but while I have calculated its power, then its power has some definite value. So it's obvious, and in previous lecture it is also explained clearly that the periodic signal cannot be an energy signal because its range is from minus infinity to plus infinity, and estimation of its energy, or you can say its energy value, will be infinite, but its power value will be finite. So all periodic signal will be a power signal. And I am using here the same formula. This is mod of xt squared dt. And this is mod of xt squared dt. Just I have integrated this integration, and I got ex has infinite value and power has some definite value. So that is why this signal is power signal. Or directly you can say that periodic signal is power signal. It cannot be an energy signal. Similarly, in this way you can decide whether the signal is energy signal or a power signal. So this is all about the energy and power signal. And today I have uploaded a PDF file on LMS, and in which several other examples have been also discussed. So please go through that PDF file, download that PDF file from the LMS.